Hello everyone, and welcome from the Meteorite Mansion. Let me turn the camera around so you can see who we are. Hopefully. Nice. Well, I'm Topher. I'm going to be behind the camera for a little while, but I figured I'd show you what we got going on. We got Pat Brown, Chris Monk, and Kyle Josephy. And we're looking at cutting some of the stuff that we bought in Tucson today. And brought with us too. Chris, what were you cutting today?
This is R-chondrite that I actually have in classification because I didn't buy anything to cut today.
Okay.
So
it's a Rumuruti and it's under classification?
That's correct.
We're going to take a look at everything we're going to cut today. We're going to take a look at under the photo hood, the light hood, so you guys can get a real good look at it first and afterwards. Kyle?
I got a piece of Type 4 here I brought with me, and then what would you say this was, like an L3 or something like
that's
that?
Definitely a Type 3.
Yeah.
I think it's an L3.
I want to take a chunk on that, and then right here was some ordinary chondrite that I had that don't recall where I got it, but we're going to see what it looks like inside this evening.
Nice. We're the first humans to see inside that. And Pat?
869 that I purchased
just moments ago.
Just some small.
Nice.
869. These look like they have some decent Type 3 material in them.
And then we're going to also go over there on the lap. You're not going to cut it just now, are you? Give me 13 seconds. I want to show it to everyone at home. Okay, guys. This is what we're going to try to do for every single meteorite we show today. We're also going to bring it into the light box so you guys can get a really good look at it. So this is Pat Brown's 869. And that's what he's going to be cutting. And just to give you a little preview of what's coming up, we got that coming up too, guys. Alright, so this is Pat Brown's NWA 869. Here you go, Pat. Nice.
Okay.
We like to cut the first one a little small of the day, just make sure everything's going on right. Just put a brand new saw blade on there.
We'll try not to ruin it.
Little 6-inch high tech. Hey Marissa, cannot wait to have you here, girl.
Hi Marissa.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to read the chats, but I'm focused mainly on filming and not saying something stupid, or too stupid, I should say. Hold on, guys. I'll fix that. I don't know where my chat window went to, so I can't read you guys' chat right now. Good. A fresh blade on there right now, and it's cutting really well. I actually have a classification of meteorite that I got today for the first time. I don't think I've ever owned this classification before, or if I have, it's been a subgram only. And I'm actually going to cut a few of them today live and then sell them. So if anyone wants a piece of this very rare meteorite classification cut at the Meteorite Mansion, be glad to share it with you guys. Here we go. Our first complete cut of the night.
Not bad. Not super flat, but
Well, no, it looks nice on the
Not bad.
inside, though.
Yeah, we didn't bring paper towels out, guys. We always have paper towels when you're cutting meteorites. Gives you a nice look at the true.
yeah, not too bad.
Wait till we lap this up. I'm actually going to hop into the photo booth, show you guys what it looks like. All right, sorry guys, I was having some stuff pop up on my screen. Okay, so this is the raw cut. As you can tell, it's got some pretty good saw marks on it, but we'll get that lapped up pretty quickly. Oh, right on. This one was just lapped.
No, actually, no lapping yet.
Oh, no lap whatsoever.
Off the saw.
Oh wow. Oh, this is the nice cut side. I still got a little bit of saw marks, but not nearly as much as the other side.
It definitely needs to be lapped. Just haven't got there yet. But there's some nice chondrites in
Yeah,
there.
that's a good looking stone.
Yeah. NW 869.
And good luck owning this, guys. Pat doesn't sell anything. He's a black hole of meteorites. Does anyone know how to turn on the comments and stuff so I can see if anyone's typing anything?
I don't know about any of that.
I really don't know. What if I do that? Nope, that's guests. Swiping to the right.
Yeah. No. That's how it works on Tickety Top.
Oh, there we go.
Right
Okay.
left.
Nice. Okay, we now have comments visible. Let's throw these on the lap. Yeah, that's one of the things that we're going to really try to do this year is show everyone what the meteorite looks like in the light booth before and after we cut and polish, just so you guys can see the best, because the spotlights aren't really where it's at.
And this is a 360 grit centered diamond lap that we're cutting on.
Thought there was suction on there a little bit, which is nice.
Yeah, looks like it got it to, I got it to dead flat.
Nice. Now, if we were at home at our houses, we would be using distilled water or a more pristine water. Right here, all we had is just basic tap water, to be honest with you. So we're not cutting any really super expensive stuff today, like lunar or Martians or anything going for classification.
I've got distilled in the van, I think.
Oh, we do have some distilled water. Good, because
Because you're Brachinite, you don't,
yeah,
you don't want to do
I have a very rare classification coming up later on that I don't want to give away, but it'd be nice to cut that in some good water.
Yeah, let me go out and check.
Some of this might fall off.
Yeah, I got the nubbin ground off and got the rest of it flat.
Maybe a little bit long.
Yep, that 360
Right
diamond
on.
cuts pretty good. Let me go out to the van again.
Okay, I'm going to take these over into our viewing hutch. Excuse me, guys. Who's up next on the saw? All right. Okay, let's see what we got here. Dry them off so the color's a little bit more true. Here's one end cut. Yeah, it turned out nicely. Thin little end cut, not much left of it, but the other half looks good as well. Yeah, 869 is such a varied and unique stone. There's so many different pieces you'll find, and this is actually one that shows really good really good variety. You also see this area right in there. That's of a different lithography. So I think it's a 4 through 6 something lithology. But yeah, these are super nice. $8.69 from Pat. Cut. Who's cutting something next?
I am.
Let me see what you got, buddy. Oh, hold on. I was way zoomed in on your beard.
Hey,
there we go. Nice. So Chris Monk's Rocks on the Ground. He's the cutter I go to when I need stuff cut. So Chris Monk right here. Look him up. He does great stuff. He's going to be putting a putting a super nice slice out for sale later tonight. And you guys should really check it out. So this is the Rumuruti he was talking about.
It's an ugly one. That's why that one's getting cut.
It's not that ugly. There's some slicking sides going on there. That shiny part you see there, I believe those are slicking sides. That's the caused by the planal shift in the meteorite. So you can, Rumurutis are chondrites, and they're classed 1 through 3. No, 1 through 7. 1 through 4.
3 through.
Yeah,
Theoretically 3 through 7.
3 through 7. This is probably an R3, R4, I would imagine, something like that.
We'll know here in about a week
yeah,
or two.
it's submitted for classification, and Chris is going to cut that. So we've already cut an NWA chondrite. It's 869. Now this is a in classification Rumuruti, possible R3 or 4. Excuse me, folks.
The judging for tonight's cutting will not just be what does the face look like, but there's also style points involved.
Right at the end, I'm going to do it on one leg.
Okay.
Those of you that like slicking sides, I'm sorry.
They're not?
That is cut right through one.
Oh, well, the slicking sides are now slicking sides and sides.
Chris left out the one-footed
Yeah.
in the air, but he did a nice job of getting the nubbin cut off there.
Our second
follow-through.
complete slice of the night.
Ooh,
Rumuruti. Oh my gosh, yes.
those are really pretty.
Heck yeah. Wow. Well, let's run over to the hood. Or are you going to put them on lap? He wants to see how beautiful this stuff is.
Give me just another minute here. We'll put distilled in there.
Okay, we're actually going to let the water drain, so I'm going to take these to the photo booth real quick.
I'm going to probably polish it up more when I get home.
We'll
Maybe not.
top it up with some distilled.
So we now have proper water, thanks to Pat. So we have distilled water for the rest of our meteorites.
With a few leaves in it.
Take that over there now.
Mm-hmm. Trade ya. All right. So we'll put this up here. I have to dry it off a tiny bit. What do you guys think? That's gorgeous. Hey, Matthew Stream. Hey, Matt Laufer. How are you, bud? So this is the Rumuruti that's currently being classified. It looks like a 3 or 4, so an R3, R4. It does have some weathering cracks, or I don't know if they're weathering cracks that are now seeping water out a little bit. When we're done cutting, yeah, Matt, we'll see you here in a few days, buddy. We missed you, man, but be safe. Be safe, man. After we're done cutting for the night, we'll throw everything in the oven and bake it so that it's nice and dry. So this is one half of it. It looks really good. Look at that, Chris.
Nice.
All right, let's look at the other half now. Yeah, the water's coming out of those lines. Yeah, the weathering cracks. Look at that. Right there.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Look how white the chondrites are.
And well defined too.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not too blurry for you guys, but
I'd say that's probably
yeah. That's really nice. And Rumurutis look really cool on the outside because you have that really dark stone matrix with the chondrites in the middle. It could be confused at first sight with a carbonaceous perhaps because they both have the same characteristics. But the Rumuruti is a much denser meteorite. So far we had the Rumuruti, we had the 869. A really, really nice example of 869. And here's the other side of it. Now, you're cutting this?
Yeah, type 4.
All right. Hold on, I gotta zoom out. There we go. That's Kyle Josephy.
Hey, you guys.
New Mexico. And this is a type 4. An L4. Is it classified or not?
Not classified.
Okay, so it's not classified. We're putting it at an L4. Desert varnished. I love that little nodule up there. It looks like there's some iron that didn't wear away and leached into the stone, but that's just a first look guess. You know how you're cutting this?
Probably with the
Probably
right through that point you were talking
like this?
about. No, flip it around.
Like this?
Yeah, right like that. Probably.
Dissecting it just like that?
Yeah, just right, straight.
All right.
Like that. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh,
Thanks.
looks like there's-
Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. And hopefully joining us in person in a few days. What did we do?
Oh, I was
They were looking at the
playing with the
trying to straighten up the.
feed.
Yeah.
Good.
We cut everything by hand here because it's usually small samples, and this thing just doesn't really work that well.
Don't try this at home, kids. We're trained professionals.
Yeah, seriously.
Right.
You're at the end? Getting close. We always slow down near the end so we can avoid the pop out.
I was getting them for 39 something or other delivered.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
hard.
dark and red?
Yeah, really dark and red. Got a little lip on it there.
Oh, wow. There's chondrites in the back that look really nice. Those
Yeah.
right there?
Yeah. Well, let's see how the other piece looks here.
Yes.
In K303.
That looks good. Let me take these, dude. They look dark and almost featureless, but I guarantee you there's chondral goodness in there. Look at that. I told you. I was seeing shit. Hey, Pat, check this out, man. Look at it in the dark. Nothing, right? Look at it in here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's
Well,
loaded.
you have to look at that under reflect cross polarize, and I think that's consistent with Type 4. That's
Yeah.
what they told you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we still put this. We've still put this at a L4. Hey, Sue, I love you. We still put this at an L4 after cutting, and here's the other half. A little bit drier.
That's a good one.
That's beautiful.
Like all the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still that dark nature.
This is going to look really good. We're going to show this to you guys later on, lapped up, finished and lapped up. Look, it's got some good metal in it too.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Not a bad looker.
NWA, you never know what you're going to get. You going to lap those?
Yeah.
These are my next targets right here. Little crusty crustaceans. So while they're doing that, I'm just going to walk over here and show you guys that we have a huge place. Wow. It's all blurry, but it's there. All right, we'll come back here. Yeah. Okay. We have a special announcement. Chris Monk, Rocks on the Ground, has something. It's for sale, correct?
This is correct.
Unbelievable. Look at this. This is a classified L3, 160,
172 grams.
172 grams. And you can get lost in this thing. Now, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but don't you have this discounted while we're in Tucson?
That is correct.
Okay. Nice. So, if this is something that you cannot live without, then you need to call or contact Chris Monk while he's in Tucson, because cash is king in Tucson, and once he leaves Tucson, cash isn't king anymore.
And this thing is a chondrite.
Look at that.
This will go up on my page later tonight.
Yeah, this will go up on Rocks on the Ground page on Facebook, so look for Rocks on the Ground. the logo is a monk, the shadow of a monk. So, yeah, this, everywhere you look at this, it is spectacular. Here you have an iron inclusion. Where was it? Right there. You have an iron inclusion with maybe a trollite inclusion inside an iron. If you notice along this line right here, there's a bunch of armored chondrites. Yeah, sweet metal blebs. Yeah, this is the logo you want to look for, by the way. Rocks on the ground. See, I told you it was a monk, the monk man. But this is a tremendous 170 plus gram slice of a classified L3, complete slice. And this meteorite is like Abapanu. It doesn't really retain its fusion crust. None of the stones really had a bunch of fusion crust on them. Yeah, so this is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. I wish some of the stuff I cut today looks like that, Chris.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So there's the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Monk, rocks on the ground with a beautiful Tucson special slice.
Thanks. Attention to my page.
Yeah, everyone, make sure you follow him. What'd you think?
So let's put this back underneath your
All right.
there so it can be seen.
Look at this. We got it timed out perfectly. As soon as the commercial's over, we have new meteorites to show off. Okay, I'm just drying it off a little bit. You're not missing anything. This is the unclassified. It still needs to dry a lot. We're going to have water leaking out of this one for a while. Oh, but look at that. You can almost follow the water to follow the weathering in the stone.
Right.
Pat, look at this. Of course, where the cracks are, the water is going to get into the stone, and that's where the meteorite is the most worn.
Right. Yeah, and in addition to that, you see there's two cracks kind of right down the center of the meteorite.
Mm-hmm.
And as this is a fairly called a melt breccia, you can see the islands of type 3 or type 4 ordinary chondrite material, and then the melt in between. And the melt has a just like the fusion crust on some meteorites, where you'll see contraction cracks, because the thermal coefficient of expansion of the melted rock is not the same as the unmelted rock, and so those are contraction cracks on the inside of the rock where it's pulled apart in the melt.
You want to talk contraction cracks? Watch this. Here's number one. It's my turn on the saw now. So this is a fusion crust with contraction cracks all over. This is NWA 7538. It is an sorry, let me say that again. It is an LL 5/6. And I guarantee it'll probably be the ugliest one that's cut today, because everyone picks better rocks than me.
Yeah, but look at how beautiful the fusion crust is. L6s tend to have that glassy fusion crust that you won't see on type 3s and type 4s.
Yeah.
That have a more of a stippled matte finish to the crust.
So I think I'm going to try to cut it right down the middle like that, so both halves have fusion crust. So that's the first cut. The second one I have is this one, which is just almost a perfect little egg to cut. So it sits flat on the saw like that. So and it's missing fusion crust right there. So I'm gonna follow the missing fusion crust with my saw blade and maybe invert it a little bit like that, so I can maximize. And the third one I'm gonna cut, I don't know if I'm gonna cut it today, because I have some other ones I want to cut, but look at this one. Look at that fusion crust. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then
That's sexy as heck. NWA 7538. It's an LL 5/6. So I'm gonna go cut one of these little guys. Actually, both of them. Hey, can someone hold the camera for me?
I will hold the camera for you.
Okay, you're all the way zoomed out.
Sorry. You got to see my hand for a second.
All right, so This is the one that I wanted to follow the fusion crust on. So I'm going to invert it just like that so I can maximize my cut over the missing fusion crust. I have my exit point. Both of the stones I cut last night were really, really deep metal. So this is my first LL. This is like super low metal.
This is what focused looks like.
There we go. I got a really nice smooth cut, I think. No, I didn't. It's gnarled.
It's hard when you're freehanding.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut the other one, and then we'll go look at them all at the same time. So this one, I think I'm gonna do the same thing right over the missing fusion crust, just like that. But I'm going to do it backwards because I have a better entry point, Chris.
Probably a good plan.
All right, I have my line.
Oh, you son of a cold weather.
This one is soft as heck.
I'm excited.
Wow.
Soft generally means good. Not necessarily metal good, but
Wow, Mike, the blade just went right through that one.
Ooh.
Wow.
What? No. What do we think this one is?
It is an LL 5/6.
Okay.
It's a
LL5/6.
classified.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go over here. All right, so I have my class. Here's one. Two. Whoa!
we have a jumper.
Freshly fallen meteorite. Oh, these are pretty. Yeah, these are pretty, guys. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
Not really defined chondrites. It's a 5/6, so you're not going to really.
A lot of solid state recrystallization going on there. You can see a chondrule at about 9 o'clock and right out near the edge, and one at about 4 o'clock out near the edge there.
Little chondrite-ish.
Yeah.
Well, it's
almost there.
totally recrystallized, or almost totally recrystallized. So that's
Beautiful,
definitely
beautiful
6-ish
fusion crust on it.
part of the rock.
Okay, so this is the other half of that stone. And I'm going to put these on the lap, and they're going to be fantastic. Shiny. Yeah. Nice fusion crust. Here's this one. Yeah, it's not full of chondrites, but I think it's beautiful. Totally crusted. That's another really great part. Swirls in that one. And the last half is this one. And this one really needs a lap badly.
Raindrops falling on my head.
Now,
How long is that
I have I have one other stone that I'd like to cut. Chris, would you please?
Yes, I will.
Yeah, I have one. I think you're pretty zoomed in on right now. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I have one other stone that I want to cut. This is an NWA 4874, and I'll let you guys Google that stuff. It's rare. But I think this is what my last cut of the day is going to be. Let me show this to people and see if they can guess what it is. I wouldn't have been able to guess it. So here it is. Fusion crust all along the perimeter of it. This is, wow. Hey Oz, welcome to the party, buddy.
Howdy, Oz.
I know as I zoom in, the quality gets worse, but this is a very, very rare meteorite classification. This is NWA 4874. This is a Brachinite. Some fusion crust on it. I've never owned a Brachinite. Is it Brachinite or Brachinite? Anyway, Brachinite, whatever it is. I've never owned one before, so now I own 3. I'm cutting this one in half, and supposedly you put a really nice high polish on them. They look super. So is anyone else cutting something tonight?
Nope.
I've got one more 869.
Oh, why don't you go with that 869, and then I'm gonna do my Brachinite.
Well, actually,
Sorry, that
while-
light is horrible.
while the blade is in great shape.
Okay,
I would,
awesome.
I would.
I got first dibs on the fresh blade.
This is what dedication looks like. It's raining out here and we're cutting meteorites.
Yeah. This one just like basically sits there begging to be sliced.
Blade pretty much just burn along.
I've cut my first Brachinite.
Alright.
Oh, good. It's nice and light. When I was looking at it earlier on the outside, the dark wasn't as impressive, but the light stuff, you could really see crystals in it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I think I'm going to throw this right on the lap.
Yes.
I'm too eager to see what it looks like.
So, this is the 360. And that one's 180. I think you want to start
Okay.
at 360 on that, and it should be fairly hard material.
It was not bad. I mean, I expected it to be worse, to be honest with you. That's very easy.
Yeah, it's raining down here, Oz.
Full speed, please. Full speed. Thank you.
Obsession is probably the right word.
That looks great, Trevor. This is going to be really cool under the microscope.
All right, power off. Perfect. I didn't know if it was going to plate or not. Oh yeah, it came out really nicely, really smooth. Thank you, sir. And then up next on the saw, we have Mr. Pat Brown. Look at this pile of meteorites right here, guys. The nice Rumuruti. Again, we're gonna finish all these on the lap, so they're gonna be at the highest quality, and then we're gonna put them in the oven and make sure that they are not waterlogged. But let's take a look at this Brachinite and take a gander at it together. So this is the exterior of it. You can see a bunch of crystals. It's a very weird R-chondrite. Then here's the inside. Oh yeah.
Is that melted on the edge?
Yeah.
Is that the dark?
Yeah. You can actually see the texture of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you're going to see beautiful triple junctions
Yeah.
in that too under the microscope.
Cops are coming to us, says.
Yeah, dang it, they caught us.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. These are all
nobody saw it.
crystals, and much like urolites, you're going to see a lot of triple junctions in here. So once this dries off, it's going to look a lot different. But we also have microscopes there, so we're inside, so we're going to take a look at it under the microscope as well. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. That's one side. Oh wow, look at that.
So, Topher, you said you had 3 Brachinites? I think now you have 4, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I technically just increased the number of Brachinites in my family. My family? My collection. Wow. Freudian slip. All right, we got one more that we're going to cut today, guys. And that is Mr. Pat Brown.
Gonna cut another little 869. These look like they have some of the type 3 material in them. So we're gonna go on a little chondrule hunt.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's beautiful, beautiful image.
Yeah. Looks good in this. All you need is a light box and a phone, guys.
Yep. All right. There we go.
And the ever-ending drive for success. Yeah, so we're going to continue on with our cutting for the night.
Brachinite micros.
Oh, nice. A little micro.
Something micros.
Yeah, we collect micros here. And then all this dust, all the cutting dust that's being collected here throughout the 16 days, once it all dries up, I'll be saving that and giving it out to people who've been to the Meteorite Mansion or knowledgeable like crew members. So something cool to have. Hey, Mike Kelly. Love you, buddy. Can't wait to have you here.
sit very flat on the table at all, so I pretty much just going
You have to hold it.
straight on one point.
No, we decided against the super slicer blades, Oz. They're just too expensive and they wear out too quickly for what we're doing.
This is one of the cheap Chinese notched ones off eBay.
Yeah, this blade right here is this disposable one.
Yeah, there's some little chondrites in there.
Very nice. Wow. Super, man. Let me grab one of those puppies from you.
All right.
Yeah, everything here we have to freehand cut, so you're going to have those blades. Now I'm obviously highlighting them with water and with the reflection to really show them off. But look at that. There's something blue in my lens. All right, there we go. There's what? You see that blue thing, man? It's driving me crazy.
No, I see that.
Driving me crazy, man. All right, there it goes. All right, perfect. 869, baby. Who would have thunk it, huh?
869 is an underappreciated meteorite.
Yeah, it really is.
Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, you got this nice end cut. You did a good job on that.
No, thanks.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
look.
yeah, it has a really pretty
Yeah,
shallow raglan lip.
you want to be able to capture all that detail right there.
Yeah.
Now, here's the other slice right here.
Yep.
Okay. This is the other half of it.
Oh wow.
Wow. Look at how rectangular that one is. Then there's another chondrite that looks like it's just cut in half right there, like a half moon.
Very cool.
Yeah, look at the beautiful color to it. It's wet, it'll change when it dries, but then you got this little patch side of fusion crust here.
I'm gonna cut one more. But
Oh.
It's kind of bigger. I don't know if we want to waste the time showing the cutting of it, but
Yeah. Well, look
this is
at this.
L3.
Wow. Look at this puppy. I don't know if we're boring you guys, if you want to watch us cut another one. But Kyle wants to cut this one, and I want to let him cut this one. It may be a long cut, so if you guys don't like sticking around for a long cut, you can sign off now, because this is probably going to be the last cut for today. We got a bunch of lap work to do before we're done for the night. We want to make sure everything's super awesome before we get it into the oven. Did you finish that one?
Yep.
So this is the now side two of the 869 that was just cut. Now it's been lapped. So you'll see the saw marks are completely gone. And really does show.
The chondrites really pop.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's even an armored
Chondrite dead center, and then at like up towards 1 o'clock, there's two of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, nice little meteorite, baby.
Just remember that the blades
Swing.
like hit it at the angle.
Nice. Well, I'll tell you what. While they're cutting out here, I figured I'm gonna go inside real quick and just show everyone a tiny little tour. Not really a tour, but just a stop into this one room right here. This is where we've been spending most of our time. We all have room to spread out. We all have cigar boxes for our meteorites, thanks to Pat. We have 2 microscopes. This close one here is Pat's, and it's really, really nice. Then down there is mine. And once I get the AC adapter in the mail from Sue, that will be a very nice addition to the Meteorite Mansion. But we love sitting around here at the table, chatting, showing off meteorites, passing them back and forth. In that room over there, we have the camera setup right there in the background. That's the meteorite camera right there. We have it connected to the TV, so we will be able to look at our thin sections on the 40-inch TV or however big it is. So, let's go back outside, guys. Oh, my phone is soaking wet. Holy crap. I didn't realize it was getting wet all that time. I thought it was just luckily missing.
Somebody raise this car just a little further, please. Here we go. A little bit further, right there. That's good. Yeah, I'm already through the back. So what you're going to have to do is like what I was talking about earlier.
When you come in here, keep just going like you're going. But when the top point here gets to the top of that blade, you're probably going to have to roll the stone back a little bit towards you.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's not tall enough.
So yeah, because it's not tall enough to get there. So once you get to that high point,
I'm already kind of...
there you go. Now roll the stone back, the tip up a little bit, and the back down. There you go.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Another dark one.
Kind of dark, but there's a bunch of pretty little chondrites in
Yep.
there.
Oh, hell yeah. Right over to the photo booth.
Actually, it's a pretty damn smooth cut.
Let me dry it off for you guys real quick.
It was cutting pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it cut real quick.
Ooh, there's very little metal in it. Just a little sparse metal around the peripheral.
Most all of what I collect are carbonaceous and
Looks semi-recrystallized a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
thrown in. And once in a while,
Look at these chondrites right here, though.
bummer to cut.
Yeah.
Polishing a lamping base is so much more work. You see every damn little scratch in the metal pieces.
You know, I still to this day, I mean, I've cut a couple of really hard ones. But
Hey, Steve Norman, welcome to the party, buddy.
these are just like, it was just, and I was on my 10-inch RPM stuff, was giving it extra effort and head weight on it. But I mean, those cuts took forever.
What classification is that?
It's actually lackluster.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a pretty ordinary one.
Yeah,
It's not even, but I think that it's,
yeah, he got the cut perfect, didn't he? I can't get my small stone cut right, but he cuts this big one.
Yeah. No,
Does it? It's not even.
perfect cut.
Yeah, it's not even lapped. Look at that, not even lapped. There's a little bit near the edge, but not bad at all.
I'm gonna roll it to cut it.
Yeah, look at that little pocket right there. It's gonna look good, a lot better when it's dry and lapped, because it's got chondrites hiding in there, buddy.
Yeah.
It's just a very dark matrix.
You'd actually have to change the motor. It's got a little sinker.
Well, let me see here. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of messages coming in. I'm gonna have to read them later on.
7 RPM, something like that. And it's
I basically see people's names, and that's about it. Hey, Oz, thank you, bud. All right, so that's that. I want to look at my. This is my Brachinite.
so it winds up that
Yeah, you can now see the triple junctions popping out. The individual crystals.
quarter 20 is the course.
yeah, quarter 20 and quarter 28 is national fine. But
And you still see the fusion crust.
threads are really close together. At any rate, you wind up getting 4 millimeters per minute.
Right on. Pretty excited about that because I haven't had a Brachinite before, and now I do. Well,
Really hard one.
do you know how to stop these things? There you go. It says finish right there.
Oh, okay.
All right. Turn around real quick. Thanks, guys. I appreciate everyone who joined us live. It might not have been a good time for you to watch the replay. I appreciate it. Stay tuned to Topherspin Meteorites for more of these lives. I think the next one we may do is going to be from someone's shop. but we have to wait until they're all set up. We don't want to bum rush them when they're unpacking all their boxes. Hey, let me put a camera in your face. So if you bear with us, we're going to be doing more lives from the house, the mansion, the Meteorite Mansion. But after that, we're going to be, once the show really kicks off and is in high gear and everyone's set up and doing transactions, then I have no problem doing lives, and we'll be showing you some amazing meteorites, millions and millions of dollars of meteorites. I guarantee it. It's a Topherspin promise. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.